Hire some Russians.
I don't know if you can right now.
They need jobs right now.
Yeah, but their internet is also kind of getting like shut down here and there. So.
Putin's trying to make money any way he can. Like, yo, I got some income for you, Putin. You want to put in this data? I pay you $15 an hour.
At the same time, though, that makes you one of the few. Hold on, losing my voice there. It makes you one of the few companies still doing work in Russia. So you're right there with Nestle. So
Nestle been sucking though.
Yeah.
No,
Like Nestle been getting punched the fuck up by all types of media outlets. Like that's why they don't care. That's why they're still in Russia. Like there was just a big ass documentary about how Nestle steals hella water
And fucking uses slave labor.
Yep.
Yeah, and slave labor for the chocolate. They steal all the water from the streams.
And use slave labor.
Use slaves, and you support Russia.
You the worst. Actively the worst fucking company.
Way to look at Nestle living like it's still the 1800s.
Yeah, literally out here.
And they have a
This week we're going to be doing top 10 movie sequels. We're talking with Jeremy, Antoine, and Zach.
what up?
3-man party today.
Yep, that is the modus operandum.
Don't know what that means, so I'm gonna go first.
What a segue.
I'm gonna start with the great segue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shrek 2.
Okay. All right.
Shrek 2. It's definitely better than Shrek 1.
Oh, hold on now. Hold on. I'm not going to say Shrek 2 is better than Shrek 1.
Come on, man.
Shrek 1's a classic, bro.
But Shrek 2
which
is a
is
classic. Shrek 2 is a classic too.
2 is where they go to the far, far away kingdom, and right? Where it's basically just fantasy Hollywood.
With the little Prince Farquaad.
No,
that's first one.
Farquaad is number 1.
That's Prince Charming in the second one. And
Prince Charming?
Yeah, the fairy
short
godmother is like the bad person.
He's right.
Spoilers for anybody that hasn't watched Shrek 2.
He's right.
Maybe I got all the Shreks mixed up in my mind. Donkey dates the dragon in the second one.
I mean, he poked up the dragon in the first one.
I believe they have the babies already in the second one.
Yes.
The half donkey, half dragon babies.
Okay, so I'll take that back then. First one,
The
definitely
equine
better.
tricks.
But second one, still good. Because I know what you're talking about. It's the one where, like, they turn the
because
the
they have
bear, they keep the mom bear, and then she ends up being a rug later in the movie.
Yeah, that's in the first one.
When they take all the fairies and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's the first
that
one.
is still the first one.
What is the second one?
I just told you. They're in like fancy Hollywood or LA or whatever. There's a scene where like Shrek gets turned into like a real guy and they have
Puss
like
in Boots is in the second one.
Yes.
That's
they also
when they
have like
introduced Puss in Boots.
They have a fantasy version of Cops where they televise like these knights that are essentially macing them because they're going down one-way traffic or something.
Shrek 2. I don't think this is right. I don't think you guys are right.
Yeah,
I think
I'm about to read you the
Shrek
synopsis.
2 is Shrek.
No, you 100% think Shrek 1 is Shrek 2.
No, I think you think that Shrek 3 is Shrek 2.
It is too much of a classic that has just overshadowed every other Shrek.
Dude, I think you guys are talking about Shrek 3, dude.
All right.
No, Shrek 3 is like when
here's the
gets kids.
Here's the excerpt from it is after returning from their honeymoon and showing home movies to their friends, Shrek and Fiona learn that their parents have heard that she has married her true love and wish to invite him to their kingdom called Far, Far Away. The catch is Fiona's parents are unaware of the curse that struck their daughter and have assumed she married Prince Charming, not a 700-pound ogre with horrible hygiene and a doggy Powell.
All right, so that's not them going to Hollywood.
That is. Far, Far Away is Hollywood.
Literally, it's like modeled after like LA.
Look up a picture of Far, Far Away.
Shrek, but make sure you put Shrek in there just because you'll probably get something else. I'm sure there's like some random like bullshit
They
town like in the
literally
middle of
have a
Kansas
Hollywood sign.
that goes far, far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm still going Shrek 2. It's not better than Shrek 1, though.
No, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. It's not better than Shrek 1.
That's a fact.
Shrek 2 is still good, though. I will agree with that. You don't remember the plot at all, though.
No.
So
definitely get my 2.
Like I said, Shrek 1 has just overshadowed everything that's Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Shrek 1 is the shit.
Shrek 1 is the shit.
Oh, no, it's good.
They slayed that movie.
They slayed it so hard. The hands one literally was like, that had to be the second one, right? They didn't do that good on the first.
Yeah. So Shrek 2 gets my 2.
I give Shrek 2 a 3.
I also give that a 3.
Go whipping out the big gun. Dun 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 dun.
All right. So I'm gonna go with start off with something light with National Treasure 2.
National Treasure 2 was better than National Treasure 1.
So
That's the History Museum movie?
yes, but so in this one specifically, right, the whole plot revolved around Nick Cage. His family was getting accused of being in on the plot to kill Abe Lincoln, and he's like, "No, my family didn't kill Abe Lincoln, bro." That's the whole movie. Is his family not?
Wait, wasn't that the one where they're looking for El Dorado, which was all the gold that was hidden in Mount Rushmore?
I don't know about that part of it. I only remember the fact that he was being accused of being
A relative of John Wilkes Booth?
No. His family helped conspirate, they're in on the conspiracy that John Wilkes Booth headed up.
Man, I gotta say, that is a old ass grudge to be trudging up, even at 2007 or 8 or whenever that movie came out, you know?
But he was getting discredited in the historian society because his family killed fucking.
Okay, look. Counterpoint. He can argue my family was literally part of history, so I don't know what to tell you.
The very wrong part of history.
Still part of history. History's history.
So this is the one where they're chasing him around trying to kill him?
I think that's every one of them. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they've only had 2 national treasures.
No, there's 3. Sorry.
What?
Yeah,
What's
there's
the
3.
third one?
Hold on.
Because first one's Declaration of Independence, finding the Freemason treasure. Second one, I could have sworn they were looking for all the gold that was hidden in Mount Rushmore.
No. Okay, all right. So, National Treasure 3 is currently in development.
Oh.
Is that the one you're talking about?
They need to stop. They need to stop.
Hold on. Okay, so it hasn't. I saw a trailer for
I bet
it.
The Rock is in it.
He's gonna be wearing khakis in the middle of a jungle.
I fucking bet he's in it.
But Nicolas Cage has another movie coming out where he's just Nicolas Cage. It's
Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage?
Yes.
That's
Come
fine,
on, dude.
So the entire premise is that a cartel boss is a big fucking fan of Nicolas Cage, wants to spend the entire day with him, and then essentially gets conscripted by the CIA to help bring him down.
Nicolas Cage does?
Yes.
Nicolas Cage a bitch. Just go kick it, man. Have a good day. He probably did that in real life. And he was like, what if the CIA paid me to do that instead and I took him down?
Nicolas Cage has had a wild fucking life.
Points for National Treasure 2.
I will give it my
3.
2.
I'll give him my 4.
Can't really remember it. Can't really remember any sequels, I think.
Not for Shrek. All right. So my pick is the second live action version of the Scooby-Doo movies from the early 2000s.
Is that the one where they're on the island?
No,
that's the first one.
The first one.
It's the one where they have a museum made after all the mysteries that they solved, and then somebody steals the costumes and turns them into real monsters.
Yeah, see, the one that nobody remembers. I don't know what that is.
I don't even know if I've actually seen that one.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
It's fucking great.
It's great.
It is a good movie. Hence why I'm bringing it up.
Did it retain all the same actors?
I'm just bringing up
So it has
sequels.
Matthew Lillard,
The girl that played Buffy.
Is it called Scooby-Doo 2? They take a plane in the beginning. They take a plane in the beginning of the other one. Let me look and see if I can jog some memories here. You got any other details for me?
I mean, it's the one where, like I said, the monsters become real. Let's see if I can
Wasn't that also the plot of the first one?
No, it was. They went to horror theme park island, and then Scrappy Doo is like riding in a human mech thing.
Right, and then they
Stealing
released
souls.
demons, right? And
Yeah,
like-
but like this is where like they're taking like cases they've solved, making the costumes into real monsters.
Yeah, I see. Look, here's like a little skit. The monsters look a lot scarier.
I don't know if I've ever seen Scooby-Doo 2.
Recommend it. It's actually pretty good.
I don't think I ever seen it.
Did not change what I just said.
It looks familiar, but that's just because it has the same actors as
Yeah,
the first one.
Yeah, they're like same crew and everything. And then Seth Green makes like a random appearance throughout the movie or something as whoever. Now the question is, Antoine, will you be allowed to watch this at home? Because if I remember, your girl also said that like Naruto was like satanic.
She'll fuck with Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
The dude in Naruto's a little more hardcore than Scooby-Doo.
I would not consider it satanic though.
I mean, the first boat ride, he's like, if you don't take me, I'm going to die. And then the dude is in the water and he's like, you know how I passed my first class? I murdered everybody on graduation day.
I want to still hear the part how that's satanic.
I mean, just murder rituals on graduation day. Sounds a little satanic to her, I guess. I don't know. It's out of her realm.
Points for Scooby-Doo 2.
I'll throw it a 4.
I had never seen it.
I never seen it either. I'm going to give it my 1, though, because I do fuck with Scooby-Doo. I didn't even know that existed, though.
I give it a 1 because...
And again, it is
only
like
have 3
the
people
original
around
crew
to
from the
hold
first
numbers.
movie. So it's not like they switched out actors because they couldn't get anybody to agree to do it.
All right.
Yeah, I just feel like the marketing on that one failed them because we were prime age at that time and maybe we were doing drugs.
2004? I don't know about 2004.
Oh, yeah, that would be like 4th grade for me.
It just wasn't popping.
Literally prime age. Literally prime age.
I know what was popping around that time, though.
What?
The Mummy Returns. And The Mummy Returns, pretty lit.
Okay, so is in The Mummy Returns, is that the one where they first introduced the Scorpion King?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the first one is where they got the Scorpion King. The second one is where they got their kid, right?
I think the Mummy Returns is the Scorpion King one.
Well, no. Well, Scorpion King gets his own movie.
He did get his own movie, but that was after he made the weird, like, Scorpion cameo.
The Mummy Returns has the bald dude with the scarabs and the Scorpion King.
The bald dude with scarabs is like in both the movies. The only one that's different is the third one where
The Mummy Returns. The Scorpion King is definitely in it.
Oh,
it's the first time you actually see him, I think.
He has legs in the beginning. Because he's the Rock.
Well, no. Okay, so that's the thing, right? In the movie, The Scorpion King, he has legs because it's like in the past and blah, blah, blah. But when you see him in The Mummy, which happens first, he's literally a half scorpion, I believe. Yeah.
Standing up.
Uh-huh.
He's on the front cover.
Of The Mummy Returns?
Yeah. This is the soundtrack I'm looking at, though. The soundtrack.
The bald dude was in both of them. Because
Yes.
the bald dude is the Mummy.
Yeah.
I'm probably guessing completely wrong, but I think he was like called Amuntep in like the movies.
I have no idea about the names.
Again, I took a shot in the dark right now. I could be super fucking.
The
I
Mummy
remember-
Returns does have the kid, though.
Yes, that's right. Because they kidnapped the kid, and like I remember he's like leaving behind like these sand sculptures of like where they're going next.
And they literally have like the Anubis army in this one, don't they?
Yes.
Like, it's like fucking like dog people and shit. Fucking whole fucking battalion of them come running at the stars.
This
of the
is
mummy.
Scorpion King and Mummy Returns with the half body.
Yeah,
Okay, this is a rare instance in which I remember The Mummy Returns far more than I remember The Mummy.
Yeah, I don't really remember The Mummy.
Yeah, no. I believe this is also the one where they have the train scene.
Train scene.
Where they're on a train and then Brendan Fraser shoots people off of the train.
See, that could easily fit in any of the Mummy franchises.
Probably any Brendan Fraser movie almost. But yeah, no, Mummy
Pretty
2.
lit. Pretty lit. It's a pretty lit movie.
Okay, so I couldn't accurately tell you what any of the mummies are about, though.
No, I just know that there's a Scorpion King and a mummy, and they fight. And it's like in Egypt.
Yep. That's all. It checked all the boxes that I knew.
The third one's the only one that's different because it's like the 40s or 50s. They're in China. There's a bunch of mummies hidden under the Great Wall. There's abominable snowmen in the movie. It was very different.
Not watched.
Jet Li was the bad guy in that one.
Sounds cool.
He got
Sounds
avatar
like a cool
powers
bad
in the
guy.
end. It got weird. Yeah, no. Literally, there's a whole scene where like he's like summoning like little mini planets and stuff, and then like controls elements. It was a very different twist on the Mummy movies.
They had to switch it up because the first two were the same.
I know they had a cartoon for a while as well. It was on WB Kids.
What? I didn't know that one. I didn't know that The Mummy had a cartoon.
They had a game too. I just seen PlayStation 2. The Mummy Returns. Probably boring as shit.
I remember that being like.
I wonder how The Mummy holds up now. Like,
probably good.
I've seen the first one within like the last
Mummy
6 months.
franchise.
Not the franchise. The Mummy Returns.
Yeah, just The Mummy Returns.
It's the best one. And then that's it. I'll give that my 7 though.
I'll throw that my 6.
I also will go 6 on that one. I fuck heavy with the image of The Rock as a scorpion.
One of his best roles because now they're all the same.
They are all the same.
Same outfit too.
Not. He's not signing up to be a half scorpion man anymore. That's fucking not lit.
Well, now it'd be like a bald scorpion man too, so they couldn't have 2 bald villains.
I'm gonna go with Split as the sequel to Unbreakable.
And then there's Glass after.
Yeah,
that, right?
hold on. You better calm down.
I mean, we're not talking about trilogies though. We're just talking about the sequel.
Split.
All right.
Okay. Wow.
I don't know why he's so hurt about that.
Well, because I had a plan. I didn't want to talk about Unbreakable. I didn't want to talk about Glass because I had a plan that I was gonna throw out Glass
as another
as a sequel to Unbreakable.
Shut up, dude. No.
Because it's not a trilogy. They're 2 separate
The sequel is only the second movie.
Right.
It is a trilogy though.
No.
Yes, it is. They sell it as a pack.
Okay, so actually, you know what?
They sell it as a pack. It's a trilogy.
You know what? I'm gonna. I think that Glass is actually the only sequel, right?
What do you mean? You just said Unbreakable came before.
Well, listen to what I'm saying. Right?
Bruce Willis plays the same character.
It's a single movie, right?
No, it's not. Bruce Willis is in
Unbreakable. Is he?
Yes. They're all in the movies.
I didn't think that Bruce Willis was in Split.
Well, watch the movie better.
It's been a minute since I watched it.
And you be watching shit and not watching shit. Like, you just be doing other shit and watching shit. And then you want to talk about who's in the movie and who's not. You don't see cameos till like your 5th watch.
Shut up. That's not true. Okay. All right. No, you're right. He wasn't a cameo. So Split is the sequel.
Dude. I know what I'm talking about. They sell it in a pack
Jeremy,
for a reason.
you brought it up originally as a sequel. You can't just go 180 immediately 30 seconds after.
I was about to.
He tried.
I was about to. 100%.
So what is Split is your sequel?
Split. It's a good movie. Fucking that dude who played what's his name?
I mean, it had a
James
Grammy
McAvoy.
Award. Wait a minute.
What now?
I can't talk, so just keep going.
James McAvoy, he played all those different characters in one go. Did a good job of it, in my opinion.
Kind of boring to me, but everybody said it was good, so whatever. I didn't watch the whole thing.
It set up the Glass universe.
I mean, Unbreakable set up the universe.
Well, no, okay, so that set it up, right, but like, Split turned it into a universe.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
everybody knew
because it was just a single movie.
No,
before.
but it was like it came from a book or something, a fucking comic or something.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like people already knew that this was coming. You just don't know about this universe.
I didn't know about this universe.
You need to calm down.
I just love this roller coaster we were on of sequel, not a sequel. Standalone. It's its own thing.
No, it's the first movie. It's its own. All of them are their own movies, but they're kind of the same like universe. But they just show up in each other's movies.
Split's lit. Split will be my
People
7.
loved it. 7?
Oh.
I give it a 4.
I'll throw out my 5.
What's your next one?
My next one, I think, is pretty unquestionable. Ghostbusters 2.
All right.
Everyone's at least seen the 2 original Ghostbusters.
So
I've seen Ghostbusters.
So I know all I can think of when I think of Ghostbusters is first
Michelin
one
Man?
shit, Michelin Man and the green guy.
Yeah.
What remind me of something.
Goopy dude.
There was Possession in the first one too, right? That was so what happened in the
Backpack
second
with
one?
the vacuums.
I mean, that's in
All of them?
both.
Okay.
That's,
Right,
if
yeah,
not
yeah.
every Ghostbusters.
That is a Ghostbusters thing, even in the
It's a
reboots.
staple.
I didn't know if the next one had some new shit. You know what I'm saying? They
I
might
haven't
have a
seen the
hand
third
vac
one.
instead of the backpack.
No, the
vac.
second one's the one where like there's a spirit in the one big painting. They animate the Statue of Liberty to walk down.
Okay, all right.
You remember that?
I do remember this.
I don't remember that. So I guess I haven't seen this.
I remember the Statue of Liberty moving.
Antoine, anytime a movie says 2 in the title, do you just decide, I don't need to see this?
Hold on. Well, the crazy thing is, this was his idea.
Either.
This was his idea for the episode.
Hey, hey. So sometimes when you ask me for an idea, right? I think you got an idea too. I don't think you're just gonna be like, "Yep, that's the idea."
Like, does
I just
every
said that
movie
shit
have to
within
be
3
like
seconds?
a standalone movie like Split is, but it's in its own same multiverse?
I mean, I'm saying sequels over here that I know.
What do you mean? You described Shrek.
You did?
I didn't know that one.
You did describe Shrek. But he had the Mummy Returns right. You had the Mummy Returns wrong. You thought that the Scorpion King.
Still.
So he did.
Difference is,
So
it
we're
doesn't
not
say
even there.
The Mummy 2, it returns. It just says return. So I
mean,
think at every
returns
time
obviously
that
means
there's
that it was there
numbers in
once.
the title, his mind just goes, we don't need this.
Well, Ghostbusters 2, I don't think we need it, man. We had it with the backpack vac and the green guy and the Michelin Man.
What do you mean? The second was fucking great.
Not good enough for my mom to be like, "Hey, you need to watch this." First
Is that
one.
the only way you watch sequels?
I mean, that's the only way I watch old ass movies. Who else is showing me these old ass movies? When did it come out? Ghostbusters 2. 89?
87 or 88, I want to say.
My brother wasn't fucking
I know
with
it
it.
is
My mom
a
wasn't
80s
fucking with
movie.
it. How am I gonna find out?
89.
89. That's the year my brother was born, so my mom was preoccupied. She wasn't fucking care about Ghostbusters 2. I guess she cared about the first one.
It had the full main cast back.
Full main cast too, so that you're probably right. It probably was a good one. Anything with the full main cast is pretty good. Second time.
I have the image of the
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Walking down the street.
I mean, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out Shrek 2 too. I need to get a fresh vision of this, and then I'm gonna probably text the group chat and say like Shrek 2 sucks.
I'm gonna do Ghostbusters 2 and 2 though, because I don't have that many vivid memories of it.
Damn.
I'm gonna switch that. What's my 2 or my 1? I know I gave them both out already.
Your 2 is National Treasure. Or your 1 is live action Scooby-Doo.
That's I'm gonna just withhold on this one.
Motherfucker's not watching Ghostbusters 2.
What's your points for Ghostbusters 2?
Throw on my 7.
He said, that's getting on the list, motherfuckers.
Let me just double check something real quick so I don't get attacked.
Yeah, we got to see if it has the number 2 in the title.
I got a couple, but I want to put this one out there before somebody gets it. Okay, I'm right. All right. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Better than Sorcerer's Stone. So that's where they play chess.
They play chess in the first one.
They didn't play chess in the first one.
Fuck, why do I got all the first movies?
The second
But that's
one.
the Chamber of Secrets, right? When they go down into the basement?
I mean, they go
Like
into the basement a lot.
Through the bathroom?
Yes, that is that.
That is, okay.
They fight a giant snake in the Chamber of Secrets.
So the chess did happen in the first one. That happens underneath the 3-headed dog.
That does happen underneath the 3-headed dog. That's not through the bathroom.
Right.
Okay, so I just got
The
that.
Chamber of Secrets you do get into through the bathroom, though, I think.
Yeah.
But I think that
So I probably got a lot of this mixed up in my head anyway, so I'm not going to start saying any other facts about it.
Antoine's got movie dyslexia over here.
I don't remember.
Chamber of Secrets is the one where he found Tom Riddle's diary.
Mm-hmm.
And
figured out that it was Voldemort.
The diary started talking to him. Yeah. And then didn't it start,
That's when the dude leaves his head like his head bandage comes off, and then
That's the first.
That's the first one.
That's the first one too.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Come on, dude. They only play this entire series every fucking holiday weekend.
This is actually hilarious that Antoine just literally cannot remember a single fucking sequel. Like, not a single one. Oh, no, he had the Mummy.
Yeah, I can't remember sequels for shit.
He's like, no, but list something that happens in the first one. That happened in the second one, right?
No.
But Luke destroyed the Death Star, right?
So what happened in...
Weirdly enough, that's the fourth one.
What's like the big moments in Chamber of Secrets?
Okay, so the fucking bird brings Harry his sword. Harry stabs the book.
That's the one where they have the Dumbledore's like pet phoenix or whatever.
That sounds boring. Stabs the book.
Yeah, he stabs the book.
Right. He does stab the book
with a tooth. And the book bleeds black.
The book with the eyeball.
Nope, no eyeball. Just a book. But it was a Horcrux. He didn't know it at that point.
Actually, in the second one though, where there's that one book that had like the teeth and stuff.
Yeah, and you had to pet the binding to make it not attack you. You're right about that. That was in the second one.
That was a thing.
No, actually, I think that's the third one, isn't it?
Is it?
The writing on the wall. That's the first one.
That's the second one.
Second one.
Writing on the wall is the second one.
It's the second one where
Because
like
they were like leaving like warnings, like
he
bitch.
blows up the one visiting ant and she floats away. Or is that
Dead
the third
cat.
one?
Second one.
Second one. It wasn't dead though. It was petrified.
I mean, that's dead. It was dead. Every kid that seen that was like, oh,
I think
shit,
I think it was third one where he blew up his aunt. I'm not 100% certain though.
The ghoul guy. The troll that comes in. That's the second one or the first one?
No.
That's the
first
third
one.
or
Troll
fourth?
in the basement's the first one.
First one, okay.
It's Troll in the Dungeon.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
There wasn't a bathroom.
It is in the bathroom, but I think it just like moved in the time it was spotted in there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be weird if a troll just kind of like sat there just waiting for
Ron's
slaying.
younger sister in the second one.
His whole family?
You kind of do. Yeah, because you get a chance to like see his house for the first time, I think.
Is the second one with the flying car?
Yes.
That's the flying car one. They steal the flying car.
Yeah,
they rip
there's
Harry's bars off his fucking window.
Yeah, and there's
That's
one
the second
tree
one?
that like
That's not the third
beats
one.
the shit
That's
out
the
of the
second
car and like brings it to the ground.
The Whomping. Oh. That might be the third one.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the second one.
I think that's the third one.
Because Whomping Willow is a whole plot line of the third one.
They can bring it back. I mean, it's a movie of recurring themes and stuff. Because, like, the bathroom ghost, it was, like, there during, like, the Goblet of Fire movie.
The Goblet of Fire movie was all about pedophilia.
100%. Flying Car is the second one.
It was.
It was the one about the, like, Wizard Olympics. I don't know where you got that vibe.
Because this is off topic, but
Yeah, what?
in the Goblet of Fire, those dudes that come to Hogwarts are professional Quidditch players, which means they already did all their time inside of like their schooling. But then they come back to
No, I think they were just allowed.
And they start dating the children.
Okay, so those dudes that were professionals, I believe they were
He
just...
started dating Hermione.
I think you're talking about just the
Victor
Russian
Crumb.
boys' school
Yeah,
that
Victor
came
Crumb.
to visit.
Yeah, Victor Crumb. Well, it doesn't matter which one it is.
I think that they were still 17, though.
No, get the fuck out of here. He was grown as fuck. He was a professional.
Children for their professional.
No.
Oh, I'm going to search it. How old was Victor Crumb?
So grown ass. He was in there bearded up and shit.
There do be children with beards. I don't know what to tell you, sir.
He don't have an age. Unidentified.
Oh, no. Victor Crumb was an adult. He's right. He was described as only just 18, which is like the creepy 19-year-old dude that goes and dates 15-year-olds. He's right. Victor Crumb was a pedophile. Canceled.
That's what I'm saying. Once I seen it.
How old were they by that point, though?
Like, how are you a
again, we're talking
professional
about, like,
and you
the
go
fifth
into high
movie.
school?
So they're like, what, 17, 18?
Goblet of Fire's fourth movie. So that's fourth year of so they were like 15. They're 15. Because you go at 11, right? That's when you get
He
your
went
letter.
as a baby.
You get your letter at 11, and then you go for 4 years to fucking Goblet of Fire, and then that's 15.
Okay.
And they were allowing pedophilia.
Yeah, Victor Crumb's a pedophile. He's not wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck Goblet of Fire.
Yet another reason to cancel J.K. Rowling.
Just 18.
See, the way I was going to go
That's
with
just how
that
pedophilia
is
starts.
condemn
Well,
Hogwarts,
just.
but that's okay, too.
All right, so...
When old, no points for Harry Potter and the Chamber of
Damn,
Secrets.
you hate Harry Potter. You love Harry Potter, you little dumb bitch. You read all the books and seen all the movies. I don't know what the fuck is the matter with you. I'm trying to play the game to win, and you over here acting like a bitch.
You brought up the pedophilia, bro.
I mean, that was a 4. I was just about to say, before the pedophilia.
But Antoine, these aren't just standalone movies. It's a entire like universe of a wizarding world. So
I mean,
pedophilia's in the fourth. What's in the second one?
You're right. He probably was like... He was probably getting pedophiled in the first one. Nobody knew about it, though. That's why he thought it was acceptable.
It's not the story of Victor Crumb. You're right.
Where's his movie at?
Yeah.
They want to make a whole thing about it.
rife with
See,
abuse.
they were about to come out with it in Russia, but it's being withheld right now.
How many people do you think are going to make their characters look like Victor Crumb in the Hogwarts game that's coming out?
The what?
There's a Hogwarts game coming out.
Open world. So get ready to be a wizard.
So what is this? WoW,
And you
for
better not be
wizards?
trying to pick up the little wizards.
So I don't think it's actually going to be multiplayer. I think it's just like a
Open world.
Skyrim type.
I think it's like, it should be open world because if it is, lit. If
It's
not,
open world.
No, I mean multiplayer.
I don't think it's multiplayer.
Well, it's stupid then. On to the next thing.
Yep.
What do you got for us?
Oh, you're not going to give...
Oh, no, not if you're withholding.
I'm going to go with Batman The Dark Knight.
I never seen it. Never seen any of those.
I feel like that's a bold lie.
No, I never seen any of those Batmans. They're boring as fuck. They
Okay.
all start off so
If
slow.
you've never
this
seen
is
it,
why.
how can you say it's boring?
No.
I seen the beginnings. I never seen the whole movie.
Is this another thing where we're talking about you only watched the trailer and you got
No,
enough
that
out
was
of it?
Dorian. That wasn't me. I'm trying to pull me into that bullshit. I said I haven't seen it, but you're like, how have you not seen it? Like, okay, I know it sucks because I watched the first 25 minutes and I was like, this sucks.
So I
stopped watching it.
completely agree, right? That those movies of the Batman, especially the first one, are ass.
But you're
Yeah, the
saying
first
this is the
one's
best
like-
one out of the ass one.
Yes, it's
A
the
solid
best
B
one.
minus.
That's what my girl said. That's the best one, so you should watch it. And then what I do?
It's
went to
the
sleep.
best one out of all of the ass Batmans. Yeah, for sure.
It's the quietest superhero movie I've ever seen.
I
Just in general, all the scenes are quiet. Why are they so quiet? Even the football game is quiet. Like, how is this a quiet ass football game? Dumbass shit.
Christopher Nolan, a very serious, very, very serious director. I agree.
No sound on the set. Not even the car can vroom.
Batman Begins is a dog shit movie. Like,
I'm withholding.
but I think Batman: The Dark Knight decent. It was a motherfucking Heath Ledger's last movie.
You're just trying to capitalize on it. This dude dying to be trying to be the best
to
Joker.
win our game, it means nothing. Hold on. What are you accusing me of?
That was your first thing that you said. Oh, Heath Ledger's last movie. Like, dude, stop trying to make me guilty of the points. The movie sucks, even if it was his last movie.
I think he did a good job as the Joker.
I mean, somebody could do better.
I think that the only way you could do the Joker better is if you did the Joker different. I don't think you could do Joker better than like that kind of Joker, better than the way he did it. But I think you could do a funny Joker better than that Joker. That would be.
What about the movie Joker?
I didn't like the movie The Joker that much.
That was okay. It was more.
Yeah, it was
It was
okay.
more entertaining than The Dark Knight. Fact.
I don't
What do
know.
you think about that?
I mean, I did
You
like.
love Batman? You got a Batman tattoo on your chest? Let me see.
What is he on record that or not Dorian? You're Antoine. Oh, sorry. You fucked me up when you said Dorian earlier. He's actively asking me to strip on internet radio.
Yeah, it's only for me and Jeremy. It's not for them.
Well, let that be a
Unless-
confirmation. He's asking me to strip.
They subscribe to our Patreon. I'll post a picture on there.
Points for Batman: The Dark Knight.
Withhold.
Damn, hold off on this one.
It literally sucks.
Okay, well, fuck Batman:
Touchy
The Dark
subject.
Knight. Touchy subject. Why is the Batman: The Dark Knight a touchy subject for you?
Because apparently all of them suck.
Okay. Do you not agree with that assessment?
Yeah, the first one, I didn't like it.
Yeah, the Batman Begins was dog shit.
It I don't know. There was just
All dog shit
a
isn't
weird
bad.
vibe
You
to
keep-
it. I don't know if like using the Scarecrow as like the first villain was like the best choice.
Yeah. I don't
What?
know about that. I
All dog shit
I
ain't
never
bad?
made it to the villain.
I never made it to the film.
I didn't know what was happening. I was like, this shit is boring as fuck. I'm done. Wait, did they rob the bank in the first? Or
No,
is it-
that's the second one.
That's the Dark Knight.
They blow the football field up in the first one.
Third one.
Third one.
Yep, that's Bane.
See, I'm real good at the first scenes of the Batmans, but not anything else.
What do you mean? They blow the football field up way later in the movie.
Yeah,
Really?
that is like
Yeah.
halfway through.
Or maybe I woke up to that shit or something.
Sounds about right. All right. Second one is Kingsman 2.
I've never seen The Kingsman 1.
Or two.
Is this okay? Hold on. Is Kingsman 2 the
This is a
fucking?
night movie though, right?
Is
do you mean
Kingsman
night
2 the one that
It's
ends?
like about a dude with some like armor and a sword.
No.
Is Kingsman 2 the one that ends with like fucking either Lenin or Stalin meeting Hitler? Or what? Yeah. Hold on.
What movie are you watching?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're watching.
No, it's the like modern British like spy movie where it's like over the top gadgets.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking. Like,
Okay, so I'm thinking of The King's Man. There's a Hitler post credit scene.
Oh, everybody loves those. Your Hitler post credit scene is classic.
Where Lenin meets Hitler and he's like, it's crazy.
When you say Lenin,
I mean Lenin, like motherfucking Vladimir Lenin.
I thought he died before, like,
I swear he did.
because it was Stalin at the time.
Yes. It's 100% Lenin.
Lenin meets Stalin in this post credit scene.
yeah. No, it's Lenin meets fucking Hitler.
Oh God.
So
Kings.
man is like the 007 from a comedy 007, right?
Yeah, basically, it's not as serious as any of the James Bond films, but it's, in my opinion, a bit more action-packed than it is. Because it's not like filled with like a 10-minute scene where Bond's sleeping with whatever woman is in the movie all the time.
So it's James Bond without the sex.
Because you can't be James Bond unless you're fucking. Because you have to be able to walk up with a martini and be like, my name is Bond. James Bond. And you want this dick. And she's gonna be like, yes, buy me a martini and I will suck your dick. And then
This is dialogue ripped straight from the script, buddy.
yeah, I've never even
Was this
watched
the section of the movie you saw
I've
during
also
that?
never watched a James Bond. So, like
in my
I've seen
life. Like
a
new ones, old ones.
Oh, the Daniel Craig James Bonds, which, from what I understand compared to the previous ones, Daniel Craig is actually one of the better James Bonds.
James Bond has been on in the background of houses that I've been at, and I've never watched one. I played GoldenEye when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That's pretty
not
much
the same thing, though.
That's pretty much my only experience with James Bond. And I have okay. And as far as the Kingsmen, right? I have less experience with Kingsmen than I do with James Bond.
I'm not really into those type of spy movies. Undercover Brother. Watch that. That was a spy movie, but that's about it. You never seen Undercover Brother?
Never seen that one either.
Did it have a sequel?
No.
Then I can't say
Had
I
a
watched
mayonnaise
it.
watch.
It had a what?
A mayonnaise watch. A watch that shout out mayonnaise.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
You know what? Hold on. I actually think I've watched this.
Undercover Brother, man. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It definitely doesn't go with today's times.
So what is the plot of the Kingsmen? Like
It's about some British spies, bro.
They're just stopping the destruction of the world, essentially. Is that
Yes, and
general
over the top. So the first one, it's Samuel L. Jackson's actually the bad guy in this one, where he's essentially trying to like do the Thanos thing and have like half the world's population just knock each other out, so that way the world's better and there's enough shit. Slash, he's selling like reserved spots for like the super rich to just not
survive.
get like genocided.
Okay.
The second one is there's this cartel run by this like white ass businesswoman who she's essentially like infected.
White
like
ass businesswoman.
it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you.
Is that how they describe her?
The Wabs.
It's how I describe her. It's like she's running like a full cartel, but like there's a scene where like she's like baking a pie like she's a 50s housewife. Like
Okay.
It's different.
A wasp.
A wabba. Because it's a white ass businesswoman.
Okay. Gotcha.
He's right. But the entire premise is that like she's infected like all the world's drugs with like a deadly like toxin.
Dumbass
And
wabba.
unless like, you know, world governments like recognize her as like a essentially sovereign entity, like she'll just let everyone die.
That seems like a bad plan.
You're right.
Like
But here's the wild thing. The president of the United States in the movie's like, I'm going to let it happen because I'll be the president to win the war on drugs.
literally, that's what I was going to say. Like they would literally just like, oh, so you're killing all the drug addicts? Word. Like,
But that's the thing, though. It's not just like, oh, you do, you know, coke? Okay, that sucks for you. It's things like, oh, you smoked a little bit of pot? Well, you have a deadly toxin now. That's unfortunate for you.
I mean, that's what they would do. They want to rid the world of me.
they want our kind dead. Yeah, they do. They want our kind dead.
They don't want me to smoke weed and be happy. But I'm going to keep doing it. Until they put a deadly toxin in it and stop me.
Points for the Kingsmen, too.
Motherfucker's not watching movies.
You're right. I'm going to swap it with whatever that my 3. What's that 3?
I believe it's Shrek 2.
I'll move that to my 6.
I'll toss you my 5 on this one.
Cool.
Actually, I'm gonna do a swap on it.
You've never
as well.
even seen it.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna do the swap. I'm gonna give
Again,
another.
I'm basically just giving you guys a list of movies to watch. What the fuck?
I'm gonna swap it with I'm gonna give it Ghostbusters 2 because I have actually seen Ghostbusters 2.
Okay.
So 5 to Ghostbusters 2 and then Kingsman 2 at 2. What are you giving Kingsman 2?
I'll throw on my 1 because I got to put it somewhere.
Damn, he doesn't even fucking like the shit.
My dudes, you don't watch the movies I'm recommending.
But you don't even like it.
No, I like it. It's just there's other movies down the line that everybody's actually collectively watch. I hope.
Well, I got the first movie and the second movie mixed up of all movies. So I think I have it for another one too. So I'm going to go with something I know is the second one.
Okay.
We're waiting. Just counting out the thunder.
Next
people.
Friday. All right. Yeah. It's not Friday after next. I think it's Friday after next. It's the second Friday.
Antoine, I hate to do this to you. I haven't watched that one.
I thought that. I don't think Jeremy might not.
I've watched all of the Fridays.
I've seen the first one.
I think that we need to stop putting all of the Fridays on all of our movie lists.
Well, I mean,
it's on every single. Like, go listen to every single movie episode we've done.
That's the best Friday though.
Is that
Which
the
one
title
is
of
Next
one of the
Friday?
movies?
That's the one with Debo and fucking.
I thought Debo was the first one.
Yeah, because that's a name I recognize.
No, when Debo comes in, like Debo's in it, and then that's when Cat Williams hits him with the pliers in the bathroom, grabs him by his balls, because Cat Williams is on the second.
Yeah,
He's Pinky.
Who's the main character of the second one? Because they switch.
The first one is Smokey.
Right.
The second one is the one with Chris Rock. No, not Chris Rock.
Ice Cube.
It's Ice Cube and Chris Rock is in the first one. Is it? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know.
I think you're right.
Names.
I think Chris Rock is in the first one.
I don't know actors' names.
You know, he actually left because he didn't want to be associated with weed. That's why it's Mike Epps.
Yeah, Mike Epps. Mike Epps funny as fuck too.
Yeah, he is.
This is the one with Chico too in it. The dog. No more locked doors. That's also a Christmas movie.
Wait, did you say it's
Has
also a
Pops in
Christmas
it.
movie?
This is where Top Flight Security of the World, Craig, came from.
Okay. This is a good one.
This is the most iconic one. This is the one that everybody knows everything from.
I think that the most iconic one is probably Friday still.
I mean, Friday is the only one I know for a fact.
This one made Cat Williams famous.
I thought Cat Williams was already famous when he was in this.
This was 2000. Cat Williams was not popping in 2000.
I'm just going to fact
See
check
when
you.
Cat Williams' first stand-up was.
Hold on.
I'm sure he was already doing
IMDb him.
stand-up before he was in a movie, you know?
Oh, I was
That's
going to.
most how comedians work. They
His first special?
My first special? Okay, that's debatable. I can't answer that one from the top of my head.
I thought he was a part of like.
First movie that pops up.
Okay. So that was his first like actual comedy role. He was in NYPD Blue beforehand, but that was in the same year, and he only was like in like 2 or 3 episodes of NYPD Blue. He was like a side character in NYPD Blue.
And his first special wasn't until 2006.
So yeah, no, that is what made him famous, being Money Mike.
Pinky?
It says Money Mike is what he's billed as. It says Friday after next.
Yeah, that's what it says. Ain't lie about that. But that's definitely the most iconic Friday. It's definitely getting my 8.
I'm gonna have to hold off on this one because again, I have not seen it, and my 3 remaining numbers are big numbers, and I'd rather spend that on stuff I've seen.
I'm gonna give it my 6.
I think everybody understands that sentiment here.
All I'm saying is you gotta watch that one if you've watched the first one.
All right.
That was the best one.
I'm going to go with a more recent sequel that I hope everybody's seen. Probably not.
Probably not.
Deadpool 2.
I've seen bits and pieces of Deadpool.
I think they did a really good job in it with how they displayed the one girl's power of just being the luckiest person ever. They just like shit just happens the way she wants it to happen. Yeah, Domino. I thought that shit was super cool.
I like how they killed Brad Pitt.
Yeah, and then he was the Invisible Man.
I have seen enough of this movie.
Actually, so that whole bit about his like Expendables, right? Like that shit was funny. Like, and then there was just like that normal ass white dude that survived. He kept calling him Sugar Bear. He was like a shoe salesman before he recruited him. Yeah, no, there was some good bits in that movie. I think the most interesting part was Domino, though. Personally, that was
I did like the fight scene with Juggernaut.
What? Oh yeah, and he ripped him in half in that one too. And they also had the fucking kid that was like it was like almost like a ripoff of Bad Grandpa, where the kid was like a little asshole.
That's where the fire kid is?
Yeah,
because he has like a bunch of shit like hidden up his butt, prison style.
Yeah. And then he escapes prison.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one with Cable in it.
Right. And that's where they introduce like time travel and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Overall, I think it was actually better than the original Deadpool.
They're both pretty good.
If not, they at least kept the same consistency.
Yeah.
You know?
I would say that it's held up with the first one.
Okay, so like the only reason I say I think it's better than the original is because I think it's more like it's more of a Deadpool level thing going on where it's like more like a story about fucking like him dealing with this kid versus like, you know, like big fucking evil takedown corporation, blah, blah, blah type shit.
I'll give it my 7.
Throw that my 8.
I think Deadpool's my 10.
10.
Well, we at least know a top 3. Fuck, I'm going through my list because I got to think of that shit everybody's actually seen now. I didn't think everybody ran in such different movie genre pools.
Yo, it is coming down.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming hard. If you want, we'll just stay silent. You can get your ASMR bits out of this.
All right. I got my next one.
Yeah, Antoine, if you got one, we'll have to do a roundabout back to me.
Do you not have a next one right now?
I got one. It says, let me check my notes real quick. See if Bad Boys 2. I thought my notes are good. Forgot about that one.
What's Bad Boys 2 about?
Bad Boys 2, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. Fighting crime. They're 2 police. You never seen Bad Boys 2?
I don't think I've ever seen Bad Boys 2. I know I've seen Bad Boys.
I know I've seen bits and pieces of
Bad Boys. Are you sure it's Bad Boys or was it Bad Boys 2? Bad Boys 2, they had the daughter scene where the kid comes to pick up the daughter for the date. And Martin Lawrence and Will Smith answer the door. All
right, no.
Will Smith takes the ecstasy and starts rubbing on Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, no, I have seen this one, actually.
Yeah, it's good. It's funny.
I might not have seen Bad Boys 1.
Yeah, I don't think you did, because I don't think I did.
Of course. We
this is one where, like, the sequel, I know for a fact, probably the sequel is more popular than the original. But yeah, Bad Boys 2. Good. Great. Fabulous movie. I'm going to give it my 9 because Zach hasn't seen it. still have a 10. I still have a 10 out here. Yep. It's waiting to get used.
Fair enough.
I'll toss you my 8 on Bad Boys too, because I don't have a Switch or nothing left.
I mean, but you know it's good.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
You remember it.
Remember it enough.
That's where Woosah came from. Woosah.
Is it?
Yeah. That's how he's trying to get him to calm down when he's took the X.
I'm gonna do my swap from the one from Kingsman 2 to this one, and I'll just throw my 9 on that one.
Damn, 9 on Kingsman?
I said I like the movie. It's not my fault nobody fucking watches it.
Hey, I respected it. This is how I play the game too. I'd be fucking like, nah, bitch.
And that's how I'm playing.
All right. Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2, good.
So this is the one where Woody gets bought in the garage sale on accident, and then he gets like adopted by the collector who starts
And that's
taking
where the girl comes in,
good
right?
care of him. Yeah, and Jesse and the Bullseye, and then the enemy is the guy that's still stuck in the case.
The old man.
Yeah, the old man, the miner.
Miner man or whatever.
And then
It's a good one.
Yeah,
it's a good one. Got the clucking chicken thing.
We got the clucking chicken
Store or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they come and save my dude.
They travel through town underneath the orange barrel cones.
Yeah, they catch on to the back of trucks and shit.
You see all the other Buzz Lightyears?
Yeah, yeah, and they're also like not awake yet. They also think they're
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
No, I am Sarkadet.
Isn't this also the one where he gets his mind erased and he like ends up battling Zurg?
No, there's that's the second one because they get like a second Buzz Lightyear. So one of the toy ones in the box gets out, puts the original Buzz in there. And then he's traveling along with them, still thinking he's like actually Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, okay.
And a Zurg toy gets out. And there's like a scene where they're fighting like on the elevator or whatever. And then they have like a Luke Skywalker moment where like Zurg's his dad.
Yeah. And then that also led to the spinoff of the Buzz Lightyear show where fucking
It was actually a decent show.
Where it was
what
just
I remember.
Buzz Lightyear like being
actually in Star Commander.
being like a little fucking Star Commander and fighting Zurg and shit. I like that show too as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. But Toy Story 2 then.
Toy Story 2.
We all have decent memories of this.
Classic.
It's
a classic.
Everybody knew which one it was immediately.
I give it my 10.
That's gonna be my 9.
I think I've only got a 10 left to throw, so I've been keeping track of my own numbers.
Thought you had your 8 left too.
Do I? Do I? I do. Okay. So
Honorable mention, Spider-Man 2.
The Tobey Maguire one?
Yeah.
well, that gets debatable because here's Spectacular Spider-Man 2.
Okay, the Andrew Garfield ones are trash. The Tobey Maguire ones are gold, and the Tom
Now, are we
Holland
only
ones
saying that
are
because
cool.
of nostalgia or because they're actually that good?
I fucking loved those ones when I was a kid. I never fucked with the Andrew
So
Garfield
nostalgia.
ones.
I'm sorry, but that sounds a lot like nostalgia.
I don't think so. I think that they're objective. They had my
Tom
man
Holland ones
Willem
are pretty
Dafoe
good.
in it. What?
The Tom Holland ones are pretty good.
Okay, so I think they're cool. I just think that they kind of missed the bar on what Spider-Man is supposed to be.
What do you mean? A 16-year-old smart kid that can walk on walls? That's literally the entire concept of
There's a lot of
Spider-Man.
Spider-Mans out here.
All right. So in my mind, Spider-Man is, he's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's not the son of a billionaire.
So you
essentially.
didn't like,
Okay, yeah, all right, cool.
I mean, he's not the son of a billionaire.
He's pretty much Tony Stark's son in that.
I mean, he's not.
Tony Stark left him a fucking a machine capable of like sending
he
drones
also left
from the
everybody
sky.
like a luxury mansion to live in for basically scot free. He gave away money.
I mean, he just knows a billionaire.
Well, no,
You're just mad because he knows a billionaire.
No.
I mean, that's not
I'm
about right.
specifically mad because he knows a billionaire.
I'm
He's like, no, that's his dad. It's his dad.
I'm just
because he's
mad.
fucking his aunt, that would make him his uncle. Right? Not his fucking dad. He has a rich ass uncle.
His aunt is like his uncle.
And he was broke
like
before
his
that.
dad.
He's in public school. He lives in an apartment.
Word.
He's not a billionaire son.
And only lives in that apartment because it's probably rent controlled.
You just like the other one because he lived with his grandparents.
Yep.
So he was real.
Well, they weren't his grandparents.
They
They
were
were his
still
aunt and uncle.
They just made the aunt and uncle progressively younger.
Yeah.
I mean, because it just makes sense.
Well, no, it was supposed to be that the Aunt May and Uncle Ben were always older in the comics because they were the older brother, like they were the older siblings of his parents.
I kind of thought they were like the great aunt and uncle. They just never said great. You know what I mean?
That's kind of vibe I got too. That's why I just call them grandparents.
But
so
no,
which
so what
Spider-Man
you're
2
saying
were
is
you?
You just like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man because he was poor.
The Tobey Maguire one.
Yeah, because he was poor. He also had a rich friend, right? He did. He had
Yes.
James Franco's character was rich, but like it was different. Like he was actually Spider-Man. Like he fucking went against the Green Goblin and fucking like he was lit. All right. I'm not saying Tom Holland's not cool. Like he's a cool Spider-Man. He's the right age. He's gonna look the right age for a long time. That makes sense. Fucking Tobey Maguire got old looking real quick. Premature old face. He looked like he was like 30. He was supposed to be a high school character. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they did the same thing with like Andrew Garfield. Like he didn't look like a high school student.
Yeah.
Which I
think Andrew Garfield is objectively the worst Spider-Man. I think that Tobey Maguire was the best for a minute.
I will say a lot of TV shows and like actual movies now, they're getting better at realizing we can't take a 25-year-old man and say he's 16.
I don't know about that, man.
No, they do it all the time.
Yeah, they do that all
I know,
the time.
but they're
Every
getting
show's
better
about
at
high
getting
schoolers
people
having sex.
who don't actually look like they've already graduated 8 years ago. You know what I mean?
Okay. I have seen a few more shows recently where it's like actual young people playing young people.
Or at least they look young enough to be young people.
That's good for TV.
Points for Spider-Man 2. Tobey Maguire, right?
Mention.
Oh no, I still got a point left.
I was gonna say I got my roundabout one.
I think I don't. Whatever point I have left, I guess give it to it 5.
You do it every 5. Mm-hmm. And what?
I was gonna say I know we skipped me. I had my one.
Oh, okay. What is it?
I was gonna say Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
Never seen any of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I believe that. I was expecting that to come out of your mouth.
I asked my girl the other day, like, you want to watch those? She said, yeah. So we'll probably watch them one day, but
I mean, they're good.
instead of watching fucking Harry Potter for the 18th billion time.
See, I feel the fucking same way about it. Like, my sister is like obsessed with Harry Potter. I don't know what it is. Like, they're good movies, but I can't like make Harry Potter like a personality trait. You know what I mean?
It's definitely one of my girl's personalities. So she wants to watch it, all 7 of them every year.
That's wild.
She'll watch them consecutively if I let her, but I break it up into days.
See, like, I mean, like, again, they're good movies, but I can't model like an entire room or like a wardrobe or anything to be related to Harry Potter.
I mean, I wouldn't want to model a wardrobe around being Lord of the Rings either.
I mean, nor do I.
Okay. Just the way you were framing it, right? Like I was taking this as a versus Lord of the Rings.
No. Look, at the end of the day, the entire Lord of the Rings franchise, not even counting in the Hobbits, have more awards and actual nominations than all 7 of the Harry Potter movies.
I mean, yeah, because the Harry Potter is kind of garbage. It's not like it's a good teen movie.
Not to mention, like, Harry Potter has its own like section of a theme park where Lord of the Rings doesn't, which I don't mind.
When did this happen? When did your life switch to hating Harry Potter?
I don't hate Harry Potter.
You loved Harry Potter.
I don't hate Harry Potter.
You loved Harry Potter.
Like I said, I like the movies.
Said it was garbage.
I just can't tolerate people like
real.
I don't know, making it like a new nationality. Like, oh, which Hogwarts house are you in?
It's just used to be Jeremy.
It's just kind of basic.
Jeremy used to come to school with the Hogwarts hat that talks on top of your head.
No, I did not. You're a fucking liar.
Jeremy made our school order the rest of the Harry Potter books because he wanted to finish the fucking story.
What? Yes, I had the pool at the school.
And now he hates Harry Potter.
Got him buying $60 books out here. Lord of the Rings Two Towers, though. That's the one where they make the Uruk-hai, right?
Yeah, that's the one where they have like the first like real big army battle.
And is that all? Do they go into the mines more? No, that's
the first one. The second one is also where they have like the big track battle.
Pippin and Merry and Pippin.
Yeah, they're the ones that get separated because they get taken by the
orcs.
Uruk-hai.
Okay, and then Gandalf shows back up as Gandalf the White.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gandalf the White. He has
they
white
don't
hair
have
now?
Golem yet, right?
They don't have. No, they get Gollum towards the end.
Okay. Do they get caught and taken to Boromir's people in this one? Is that the one that happens?
No, that's towards the third one where it's Return of the King. That's where they go back to Gondor and
Okay.
they have all the political bullshit going on in it.
What the hell?
Do they have the wizard fight in this one?
They have a wizard fight in the first one. That's where Gandalf gets his ass kicked. And then he gets saved by, I think, one of the giant eagles or whatever.
Yeah, okay. And then
the second one, I think, is where Saruman does die.
Well, I don't even think they showed it. Like in the theatrical release of Saruman dying, like he doesn't die in it. It's a fucking deleted scene that you gotta go watch.
Yeah. I will say though, one of the funny things was for
the Ents are in this one. Okay.
Ents.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's where they go and they bring down Saruman's tower.
Yeah.
But what was it when they were filming Saruman's like death scene? Peter Jackson was telling Christopher Lee, right? That's who played him. Mm-hmm. He's like, okay, when you get stabbed, this is how you're supposed to do it.
But he had actual experience.
Yeah. He then went to go tell Peter Jackson's like, no, I've stabbed people before. This is what they sound like. As Peter Jackson put, he went to go on and tell me some clandestine World War II shit.
Points for Lord of the Rings Two Towers.
I got one number left, which is my 10.
That's your favorite sequel ever?
That enough people can recognize.
Didn't you give Toy Story 2 your 10?
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think I got an 8 left. Yeah, 8 will be fine.
That sounds more like it.
You said you're gonna watch them soon enough, anyways.
I
You'll
also
see
have
the
my
decent
8.
movies.
I'll give Lord of the Rings Two Towers my 8.
It's not going to be better than Toy Story.
I'm kind of confident that Lord of the Rings is better than Toy Story.
No way.
Depends on what kind of what we're going for here. I think Toy Story is going to make you feel more on some real shit. If you're going for a movie to feel something, right? If you're going for a movie that's got wide spanning lore, sure, Lord of the Rings. But
I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever gone for a movie to feel something.
Oh, me and you approach movies very differently. Sometimes I go for movies.
Can you tell me another movie where you go in and expect, I want emotions?
Joanna Man.
Armageddon.
See, if I were to go watch Armageddon, I'd go watch because he's a big rock that's supposed to blow up.
Oh, no. It's all about that one scene where he's talking to his daughter and he's about to die. That's what the whole movie's about. Like the big rock, blah, 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 blah. The guy rides a nuke at one point, blah, 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 blah. That's the whole movie, right?
Yeah,
it's blah, 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 nuke riding, blah, 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 blah. My dad's dying and giving a speech. That's what it is. That's the whole movie.
Yeah, but you only know about that after originally watching it. When you first go to watch Armageddon, you're not thinking, oh, I want emotions from this.
Well, you asked me about a movie that you put on specifically to feel emotion, and that's Armageddon, 100%. Once you already know what happens in Armageddon, you can put that in. It's not about the big rock anymore, because you already know the big rock gets handled. Dad dies no matter what, though. Bruce Willis dies. He's like, you take care of my daughter, Ben Affleck. That's the whole movie. That's the movie.
That's a real good dad move. Leave your daughter to Ben Affleck.
That was the best movie he could do. Ben Affleck was gonna die. He sacrificed it himself so his daughter can have a husband. That's what it's all. That's the movie. That's the movie, bro. I don't know what to tell you. That's the movie.
The husband's probably gonna leave her ass.
I'm a hero now, bitch. I'm out.
See, I don't know. I think that's like a heavy thing to be like, okay, if you're gonna leave her or divorce or whatever it is, it's like
your dad died.
the
for me.
guy that blew up the thing that was gonna kill us all said to, not leave. And like a lot of people are gonna know, what happened.
Yeah. The story of me like drawing the short straw and then my dad-in-law saving my life so that I could go be with his daughter. Yeah, that's gonna get told around the world, and then I'm gonna leave her. I don't know. You might not be able to.
That's a hard relationship to get out of.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Everybody in the world is gonna think you're a piece of shit.
No.
Like
The guy saved the world, bro. He saved the world. He did. If he didn't sacrifice himself.
Like, even if she, is, abusive behind scenes, that's still a hard relationship to walk away from.
The man is a hero of the earth.
He's dead. The earth is saved. His daughter's a bitch. You can leave.
But that's not how the rest of the world sees it.
There'd be tabloids about it, for sure.
I mean, you'll be famous. People will interview you, why did you leave?
Sir, can you explain why you're a piece of shit?
Yeah.
No, look, it's not like that.
The world's most hated man. All right, we're going to do a rousing round of match. We're going to start off with the honorable mentions. From the bottom with no points. Batman the Dark Knight. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The live action Scooby-Doo with 6 points. National Treasure 2 with 9 points. And Shrek 2 with 11 points.
Top 10.
Ghostbusters 2 with 12 points.
Oh, yeah.
Number 9.
Made it.
Kingsman 2 with 13 points. And number 8. Spider-Man 2 with 13 points.
That Spider-Man be a little higher.
At number 7, Next Friday with 14 points. At number 6, Split with 16 points.
Top 5.
Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers with 16 points.
Lord of the Rings in the top 5, huh?
Number 4, Bad Boys 2 with 19 points.
Okay. Top 3.
The Mummy Returns with 19 points.
Came in strong, returning strong.
Well, that's a movie everyone's seen.
It is a movie that we've seen. And then Deadpool 2 at second place with 25 points.
Okay.
And number 1.
The number 1 motherfucking sequel in this room.
Toy Story 2 with 29 points.
Fun fact, folks, that movie came out in 1999.
Okay, we don't need to keep bringing it up. You've got a friend in me, all right?
You got a friend in me. Had to switch up the melody a little bit so they don't steal it.
See, Toy Story and the TV series, Mark, I think are the only shows I've seen with Gary Newman playing any music.
Huh. And on the note of Gary Newman don't make music.
On the note of Gary Newman, make more music.
Oh.